Hello everyone, welcome on my channel for new content. And first of all, I wish you a very happy new year, and I hope that everything will be good for you for this new year. And yeah, as I said, new content and going back to some Nightwish music today, okay? You asked me to listen to an EP from 2001, okay? That was the last pieces of song with the original composition of the band, so with Sammy at bass. And it's called Over the Hills and Far Away, okay? It contains 4 songs that we're going to listen to today. You can see the titles here. Over the Hills and Far Away, Tenth Man Down, Away, and a re-record of Astral Romance. That was a song from their first album. What was the title already? I don't remember. And that's a song I checked before that I ranked at B rank on the first album. From Angels, something with Angels. Oh, I don't remember. Angels? I can't remember the title of the album. I have it right behind me. You know what? Gonna check. Angels Fall First. Okay, stupid me. So, anyway, this song is a re-recording of Astral Romance from their first album, Angels Fall First, where Trauma's vocals, if I understood correctly, were replaced with some vocals of a guy that we already saw singing in my previous Nightwish video. That was about the From Wishes to Eternity live DVD. Okay, I think his name is something like Tommy Kako, but not really sure. So yeah, only 4 songs today, with one that we already heard a while ago that we are going to see if I recall correctly. I just checked how I ranked it. It was a B rank, so why not? And yeah, the last piece of new songs, okay, with the original lineup of the band, as I said, so with Sammy Vraska at the bass guitar. So let's go. I hope you're going to enjoy this new set of songs. I like this transition actually. Yeah, the beginning was a drums introduction actually, which is kind of, I would say, rare for Nightwish. Usually there's a lot of keyboard or guitar for the first seconds of every song. At least that's the image I have from everything I've heard so far. Here it was just drums. Then you had Tarja singing. A bit of, I'd say, mysterious atmosphere that she created with her voice. And now we're going to this last piece of what we've just heard, with the guitar coming and maybe some violin, I'd say, or violin type instruments playing, and that's interesting. I'm going to go back to the beginning, to be honest. I want to hear that again. a few notes at the keyboard also in the background that I didn't catch right before. But yeah, okay, some mystery atmosphere. And let's go with the violin stuff or whatever. I do think it's actually guitar, not violin. With some hits from the drums, emphasizing the rhythm. It's really, really powerful and interesting so far. Yeah. Also, I didn't mention that Tarja to me is sounding very much less operatic if you compare with what we're used to. Especially from all the songs that we've heard in the previous live DVD. But yeah, I like this piece of introduction right now. Not really a fan of the first seconds with the drums alone, but I like this part right now. I'd say that right now it's pretty simple in terms of composition. There's not a lot of different layers for the instrument. I think there's no keyboard, or at least it's very light and I cannot hear it. As I said, Tarja is singing in a very more unique way because she's not like going all operatic and so on. So that's up to, from everything that I've heard so far of Nightwish, it's let's say original. So yeah, waiting for the chorus now to see what it's going to be like. But yeah, until now my favorite part is the one that I thought there was a violin inside, whereas it's not the case, but that's what I preferred. Opera is coming back. She totally changed her voice here. That's very no transition, going from, let's say, a pop-ish or rockish or let's say normal way to sing to what she's doing now operatically. Okay, that's something I haven't heard before, that Tarja haven't done before in the previous albums that I've heard. Going to go back a little this time. There's some guitar riffs now in the background that you didn't have in the first verse. Think like they're going to add more and more stuff until the end of the song, as they sometimes do. The chorus was okay to hear. She went operatic and so on. It was interesting. I'd say nothing like breathtaking as what I could hear in some previous albums, but okay, seems to be a nice song until now. I'm catching right now some backup vocals, like if there is a crowd singing very high, like something like that. If you see what I mean. So yeah, as I said before, there will be adding elements one by one in order to create a more complex and powerful atmosphere. So before there was the guitar riff that I mentioned. Right now there's those backup vocals, very very light though, but you can still hear them. And I can't wait. I guess there will be some guitar solo or whatever. Maybe Tarja's going to sing even higher at the end of the song, as it's usually the case. I don't know, but yeah, I'm curious that they introduce here, as I said, her normal voice. Let's call that her chest voice, so her normal voice at the beginning, and that they are creating songs when she sing both in an operatical way and in a normal way. So yeah, I think there's more keyboard right now than at the beginning of the song. Actually, I'm really feeling the fact that it's very much this song is really much relying on the drums. I'd say more than usual, because usually they have a lot of keyboard and guitar that really give the pace to the song. Of course, it's the role of the drummer to get the pace in an arithmetical means, I mean. But here, there's less guitar and keyboard than what I'm used to in Nightwish music. So really the drums is very important in that song to me. And as I said before, going to wait for the keyboard or guitar solo that might be incoming at some moment. But yeah, it's I'd say different in terms of composition that if you compare it to the majority of the songs that we've heard so far in the previous albums. That's still the keyboard, but with a slightly different sounding. But yeah, right now what I was thinking is, are they going to introduce a flute part or something? Because I know they like to surprise us. So, but yeah, let's go. That's certainly the solo part incoming anyway. Okay, no flute, that's really the guitar part right now. But the song really has a sort of Celtic or Gaelic, or I don't know how you call that, atmosphere to me in the previous instrumental part. That's really, yeah, that's lively, that's an invitation to dance, sort of, going back a little. Yeah, big solo here for the guitarist. What happened? They just has let a group of people enter the room and sing with Tarja? What the hell? Okay, so we had the guitar solo, and now she's singing her chorus higher than what she did before, which is a sort of traditional composition structure for a song. But yeah, you still have here right now, and I guess it's gonna work. Actually, I'm trying, not trying, I'm starting to sort of bounce on my chair because yeah, the rhythm is really, it feels sketchy to me. In his arms is where she'll be. Over the hills and far away. He swears we will return one day. Far from the mountains and the seas. In her arms is where he'll be. Over the hills and far away. She prays we will return one day. As sure as the rivers reach the seas. In his arms is where she'll be. Having a little bit of trouble to understand what just happened in terms of pure vocals, I mean. But yeah, basically there was a second layer of someone else's voice. I'd say it's not her voice this time. You can correct me in the comments for sure. Because I know you told me in Wishmaster that every backup vocal voice was Tarja. But right now, to me, there's so many people. But anyway, that was a bit unexpected. But yeah, it's still working. So yeah, slowly approaching the end of the song, by the way. Okay, a little bit pity that it ends with the sound fading, but anyway. That was, guys, that was Over the Hills and Far Away, so that's the main title that give its name to the EP, okay? And yeah, it's actually a pretty cool song. I'd say to me it should go at B rank or A rank. It's definitely not a Wishmaster type of song to me. It's not as amazing as Wishmaster, but it's sort of appealing. So definitely B or A, not less. In terms of instrumental composition and so on, to me it's still a little bit simple compared to what they usually produce, but it felt how do you say that? Yes, I mean it felt cool to hear, so yeah, going for A rank. I like this song. Maybe I'm a bit generous here, to be honest, but Why not? That was Over the Hills and Far Away. And now we're going to listen to Tenth Man Down. Let's go. Okay, so we're basically having a very light and mellow.
The days.
Sorry. I made some mistakes with Spotify, but okay, no trouble. We're just going to the beginning of Tenth Man Down. I thought that I stopped the song, but actually I launched the following one. Anyway. So I was saying a very light and mellow piano introduction, but with noises of guns and certainly a war context. So I can't say more. Just going back to the beginning. Yeah, that's something I really like in terms of atmosphere, having those sort of choir singing like this, and also we had sort of that in the previous song, but it gives a really atmospheric sound, I'd say, something very contemplative, and yeah, I like this sort of sounding, basically. Yeah, and of course, as always, but that's the concept of this band, so I'm not mentioning it every time. But yeah, you have the contrast between the choir voices that I just mentioned and the music that is heavy and rockish. Okay, and I like how both sound. Yeah, I just caught that she's talking about people dying and people feeling pain and so on. So yeah, I guess it has to deal with the war theme. We've heard guns at the beginning of the song also. So yeah, that's certainly a message about war that I don't totally get. That I don't totally get because I cannot catch everything, and also words in English when they are said in an operatic way like that can be hard to get for someone who's not a native. But okay, still waiting to see what the song has to deliver. stopping here. Seems there's going to be the start or something else, maybe the bridge section or the solo part or whatever. I was thinking that the overall the I don't know, the pace and the rhythm of this song is a bit like stop and go. You have some, I don't know how to say to describe that, but at some moment I think that it's going to go faster, and actually no, you have some stop and it goes slower, and I don't know, you've got, it's really blurry in my head, but I can't really understand how the rhythm in this song is working, to be honest. And I don't know, I'm a bit on my toes to understand how it's structured and so on. But yeah, from what I've heard right now, what I mean is that I'm not a huge fan of the pacing. Let's go back a little to get the beginning of this new part. That seems to be another Nightwish song, which actually contains two songs in one, because this part has, to me, no link with the previous one. But let's go. Hello. Okay.
My path made up by the torn bodies, man to man, soldier to soldier, dust to dust. Call me a coward, but I can't take it anymore. Schemes and tyrants delight. I alone, the great white hunter.
Okay, so I don't know if the guy here is also Tony Kako that I mentioned before for the re-release of Astral Romance. Anyway, if I sum up what I'm thinking of the song so far, I'd say that I can't say I dislike any elements, to be honest, because I had trouble to get the pace of the song, but of course I like the way Tarja is singing. I usually like the guitar and so on, and the overall atmosphere of the song, but I don't know, there's something that prevents me from really diving into it and so on. So yeah, I'm more like feeling it might be a B rank to me, because as I said, I don't dislike it, so it's not going to be C or under, but I don't know, it lacks something, or it's built on a pacing that doesn't suit me. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, let's keep on. Let's keep going.
The great white hunter, I'll march till the dawn brings me rest. Death, patriot, and the gospel.
Okay, guys, that was 10th Man Down. I guess that a live performance of this song could certainly shine better with someone doing the male vocals and Tarja singing in an operatic way. Right now, I'm typically not amazed because for Nightwish I now have high standards because, as you know, I enjoy a lot of their songs. This one is certainly above average to me, but not changing my mind from what I've said before. I'll say that to me it's a B rank only. No more justification than what I've said before. I bet it has potential for live performance that maybe will get me more into it. But right now, that's a B rank. So now let's listen to another new song for me, at least, because it's back we're back in 2001, so it's not really new in itself. But let's listen to a song called Away.
The days were brighter, gardens more blooming, the nights had more hope in the silence. The wild was calling, wishes were whispering. The time was there, but without a meaning.
Okay, seems it's going to be the contemplative song from this mini album, from this EP. Because if I recall correctly, Astral Romance was a bit more rockish than that. I really don't remember the song very well. I just checked that I gave it a B rank. That's all I have in mind. But if I gave it a B rank, I guess it was not a contemplative song, because in the first album, the contemplative songs were not my taste at all. So anyway, I was a bit surprised by how she began to sing the song. Again, not in an operatic way at all. That came a few seconds later, but still, that's really important to notice for me, the way that now she's sort of mixing her normal voice, and her operatic voice or her head voice. And yeah, I wonder if it's going to happen again in future real albums with 10 or more songs, or if this EP was just a try and that they sort of reverted back to their original habits in the future albums. But anyway, we're going to discover that together later. And yeah, let's keep listening to Away. To be honest, this part, the same at the beginning of the song, I even was wondering if that was really Tarja singing or if it was someone else, because I'm totally not used to hear us sing this way. So
wild, 'cause no more wishes so hollow, the barefoot boy weeping in an empty night.
yeah, really, to me, it's really looking like the Walking in the Air or Swan Song type of song, actually. That, as you noticed, if you remember what happened last year, I was more fond of in the live performance of From Wishes to Eternity than in the studio versions, where to me they were just at C rank. And yeah, this song right now is feeling the same to me, very sort of aerial, let's say, and yeah, contemplative, atmospheric sort of. And yeah, now going to see if it's feeling to me repetitive, or if it's going to expand with some more rockish elements, starting in the middle of the song, for example. Going to see that, but definitely, yeah, not very hyped by the song right now. Yeah, she's almost whispering right now, which is certainly original. That I didn't remember her doing that in any previous song, but
No falling for life, again for every lost time gathered me, but kept me flying.
Yeah, so she went even higher in the last couple of choruses. Now the song is starting to fade out until the end, which is usually a pity to me, but anyway. Yeah, it's basically like Walking in the Air or Swan Song type, but this one really doesn't go more rockish, even at the end. Okay, so I'd say that it feels to me more than a lot of songs of the first album that I ranked at C or D, to be honest, because they were sort of repetitive and not appealing to me at all, despite the way Tarja is singing, which is always very interesting, of course, but yeah, not a huge fan of Away. Let's have the songs finish properly. Okay, so fading to the end, as I mentioned before. Yeah, that was Away, and it will be a C rank or a D rank, because what I've said before. I can't say I dislike the song, but it's just... Let's go with a C rank, I guess. It's sort of short, right? Oh, 4 minutes and a half. Yeah, for a Nightwish song, it's short, but okay. D rank, I don't know. I don't really remember the songs of the first album that I ranked at C or D, but yeah, I guess a C rank is okay because I'm not totally like asleep. So let's go with a C rank for Away. And finally, let's go for the re-recording of Astral Romance. Given that I ranked the first version with Trauma's vocals, I guess there were some Trauma's vocals because that's the purpose of the re-recording, right? So I gave it a B rank back in the days. So right now is someone else doing the male parts. It could at least go to A rank maybe. I don't know. So let's go with Astral Romance, going to figure out if I sort of recall the song or not at all, and enjoy. Yeah, nice start. That's promising, let's say. what an actual unexpected transition. I don't really. I mean, I don't remember the song. I think I haven't listened to it a lot after my first listening. For the first YouTube video dealing with Nightwish, and yeah, I'm sort of rediscovering it after a few months, and I'm still surprised by what I'm hearing right now. Let's go back a little.
Take my hand, lead me to my beloved land.
This constant longing for your touch, this bitter ocean of hatred and pain, this loneliness I need to be who I am. The oceans.
The male vocalist is at least convincing with the way he's singing, and certainly a step up with the original version with Trauma's vocals, because we all remember that his voice felt, I'd say, sort of boyish and not, well, hesitating and not convincing and so on. So certainly a step up. I don't have, as I said, I sort of don't remember the song, so I don't remember how it sounded with Trauma's voice, but I remember how Trauma's voice sounded in other songs. So yeah, certainly a huge step up. Let's go back a little again. There's like some electronical effects here. I guess it's not really the keyboard doing it itself. To me, it's sort of electronical post-production here, which is very rare with Nightwish. I think there was one or two songs here and there that had some electronical effects added, or at least that I identified as such. That's something I see a lot more in Linkin Park music for sure. But yeah, that's funny to hear that right now. Yeah, just realizing right now the title is Astral Romance. Yeah, so maybe they're trying to convey an atmosphere of galactic. Something that's happening in in space, actually, in the galaxy or stars or whatever. That's how I could match the electronical effects I just talked about, and link it to the story behind the song. Maybe, I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking logical right now. It's like a new trend to whisper during the songs right now. We had Tarja doing that in... I don't remember. In Away, right? Or was it in Tense Man Down? I'm sorry, my... my memories are terrible. But yeah, now the man here is whispering too, so I don't know. Is it a new trend? Or at least a trend in 2001. Not very new then. Yeah, that was a very long and impressive guitar solo, to be honest. Another one by Empu, which is really, really skilled at playing the guitar. And yeah, seems we're going back to the sort of introduction charting, let's say. And we're going to end like this because there's only like 20 seconds in the song, so... Okay, guys, that was the re-recording of Astral Romance. That was actually interesting, but to me it would go at B rank, so same as the original, because I checked before the videos, I told you. And yeah, it's a nice song, I enjoyed it, but it has nothing that had me really... Be hyped. I liked the guitar solo. I liked a lot of elements, but there's nothing that would lead me in terms of feelings and atmosphere and so on to go to A rank. So yeah, to me today the best song that I've heard is the one that gives it title to the EP. So Over the Hills and Far Away. And yeah, I'm going to rank the EP quickly, okay, adding the image of this little album, okay, right here, and doing some... Yeah, I don't need my calculator for that. We have two Bs, we have A and C that makes an average of B, so it will go at B rank. Okay, so basically it should be really in the middle of the B rank, so it should be a 5.00 for Over the Hills and Far Away. I'm going to add the image with the grade of the album here. You should be seeing it with a little Killer Zoldyck also. And that was interesting to hear, as I told you. Really, what I will remember from this mini album is really the fact that Tarja uses her chest voice more, way more than before. At least in 2 songs, actually, out of 4 songs. So that's like 50%. Whereas to me, in like the 3 previous albums, maybe she did that in also 2 songs, but that was out of I can't recall of course the number of songs that I've heard from them, but at least 30 or 40 songs. So yeah, really, I don't know if it's a sort of point of turning point, or a transition. We're going to see that with the following studio album, which will be Century Child. Okay, that will be my next Nightwish video. If you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're interested in my previous Nightwish content, don't forget that I have a playlist for every Nightwish content that I've reacted to so far. So you can also check it if you're discovering me with this particular video. So yeah, going to see that. Also, you told me that from the next album we'll have a new member in the band because the bassist Sammy was fired after this one. So we're going to have a new guy called Marco from the next video that will be playing bass, and if I understood correctly, he's also going to be the male voice in songs that have male vocalist. So anyway, I can't wait to discover that with you. Thanks again for your support and for your very precise details about things I mentioned during my video that some of you correct or deepen to give me more information. And thank you a lot also for your requests that helped me discover content that I certainly wouldn't have because I was not aware they existed. And if it was me alone, I guess that I would only have listened to and reacted to studio albums, whereas if I understand correctly, and that's also the feeling I had with From Wishes to Eternity live album, but I don't know if it will be the case in every live show that I'm going to see. But it seems that Nightwish is better live than studio. So it would have been a miss for me to only listen to their studio recordings. Anyway, thank you very much. Can't wait to read you in the comments. Don't forget to check my other artists playlist, and see you for the next one. Bye and thank you.